Okay, for all of those students and their family members who were waiting for some clarity, there is good news. Class 12 exams between July 1st and 15th stand cancelled. That is what the CBSE and the Ministry of Human Resource Development have informed the Supreme Court. Utkarsh Anand getting us that. Utkarsh, give us more details what happened there in the courtroom.
Arundhama, to begin with, it is not only about class 12th, even the class 10th exams, which were scheduled from July 1st, that has also been cancelled. CBSE and the Ministry of Human Resource and Development today informed the Supreme Court that all these exams have been cancelled given the COVID-19 pandemic. There won't be any exams of CBSE board between July 1st and July 15th. CBSE has said that it will conduct examinations when conditions are conducive to do so. Solicitor General Mr. Tushar Mehta, was appearing on behalf of the board as well as for the central government, he has also submitted that a scheme has been set up where class 12 students will be assessed on the basis of their last 3 exams. Students will have the option to opt for exams to be conducted later. So for the present, all the students, they will be graded on the basis of their scores in the last 3 exams. And subsequently, when the conditions will be conducive, they will be given an option to either sit for the exam or other stick to the grades that they have already been given.
Utkarsh,
so that
just
will be
a
an
clarity.
option which will be given to the student.
Just a clarity, when you say the last 3 exams, usually these are internal exams, right? So if somebody wants an admission in university, say a Delhi University candidate, the internal examination of the school will be considered there?
Yes, that's what the Mr. Mehta has meant. He said that the last 3 exams, the internal assessment based on those grades, the students will be assessed. They'll be given scores on the basis of that. Now, as you pointed out, if a class 12 student wants to apply in a college, he'll be given the grades on the basis of the internal assessments, the last 3 exams that he or she would have he would have taken. Subsequently, whenever CBSE decides to hold examination, that student will also have a choice to either sit in that exam, improve upon the scores, or he or she can choose to be satisfied with the grades which have been given on the basis of his or her last performances.
Okay.
Arunima.
Uday Rana is also joining us. Utkarsh, please stand by. Uday covers the MHRD and all the education-related organizations at the center. Uday, this is only for CBSE or other central boards like ICSE are also likely to follow suit?
Well, as of now, it is only the CBSE which has made this decision, but the ICSE, as you're pointing out, is very likely to follow suit because the CBSE, of course, as you know, is the largest school board in India. In fact, these exact board exams, which have now been cancelled, were expected to have about 8.5 lakh students across the country take their exams from the 1st to 15th of July, spread across 12,000 centers across the country. Now, that's a massive logistical challenge, and no matter how much preparation you make for these board exams, parents were not convinced. That is why that PIL was filed in the first place. Students, in fact, many students were not convinced that the risk is worth it. They said, we'd rather be marked on our internal assessment rather than risk our lives and risk contacting the virus by going to some of these centers. Now, what does this mean for the CBSE going forward from here? This now means that the CBSE is going to have to start preparing an alternative evaluation mechanism. It's going to have to be in place very clearly. Parents and students and schools will all have to be given very clear instructions on how they will be marked. Some students have said that they prefer, of course, those internal assessment marks such as pre-boards. Other students are saying that, look, many of us don't study for the pre-boards as if they are our final exams. And besides, many schools are a lot stricter when it comes to marking marking students during the pre-board exam. So it would be unfair, some students say, to do that. But one possible way out of that is making sure that when the time comes from college admission, the batch of 2020 is given special relaxations because many of their papers could not be conducted at all. So the big challenge now for the CBSE and schools across the country is going to be to have that alternate evaluation mechanism in place now that the board exams, which were to be held about a week from now, less than a week from now actually, they now stand cancelled.
All right. Utkarsh and Uday, thank you so much for joining us. So that's the news that is coming in. two central boards. CBSE has already said they're going to cancel these exams, look at an alternate model of assessment. ICSE is also likely to follow suit. So now I think these students will have to depend, both class 10th and class 12th, who are expecting their last few papers of board exams, they will have to depend on their school level assessment. We will keep a track of that story, but let's shift our focus back to COVID and to the possibility of lockdown. The Haryana government is also considering imposing a limited lockdown which could last around 10 days in the city. In wake of the bordering state, along with Haryana registering a spurt in positive cases, Chief Minister ML Khattar is quite keen on another lockdown in the city to contain the spread of the virus. The lockdown, however, is not likely to cover the entire city, but be restricted to clusters, with big markets also being shut. This could mean a complete shutdown of areas that have emerged as clusters over the past month. Sources say major markets like Sadar Bazaar could be shut down and the radius of the containment zones could be increased so that more people there can be tested. So that's the news that we are getting in. Bengaluru is considering lockdown. Chief Minister Yedurappa is considering whether lockdown is the answer to the rising numbers. Gurugram is also considering lockdown. They tried to seal the border with Delhi, Faridabad, Gurgaon, all of these areas which share a border with Delhi. Their numbers were rising. They first tried to seal the borders, not allowing people to move between the national capital, where the numbers right now are the highest in the country, and the Haryana cities. Now ML Khattar is considering a complete lockdown. Nitisha Kashyap with me. Nitisha, any clarity on when this decision will be taken? If the Chief Minister wants to bring in lockdown, by when will the people in the city know?
Well, not actually, Arunima. In fact, we are inside the DC office. We are waiting for the DC to get over with his meeting. But as of now, what the sources are saying, that of course there are talks of a lockdown in Gurgaon, but this is not going to be the complete lockdown or shutdown that we have witnessed earlier. But this is going to be the lockdown specifically for certain areas where we have seen increasing number of cases, those containment zones, and the containment zones which have been there for the last few months. Those areas are going to be the one which will be in focus right now, and lockdown is going to be imposed on those particular areas. What we are also learning is that crowded market space, that is also going to be shut down in the complete in the partial lockdown that the Gurgaon is going to witness. But when this lockdown is going to be imposed, that clarity is not there still. We will get to know about that in some time from now, because we also have a meeting with the DC. So at that time it will get clear what exactly is going to be the plan of action by the government of Haryana for Gurugram.
All right, Nitisha, we'll depend on you to get us more details on that. But there's breaking news coming in. Let's shift focus to that political update that's coming in.